My father, legendary newspaper columnist Herb Caen, once wrote, "One day, if I go to heaven, I'll look around and say, it ain't bad, but it ain't San Francisco." Our city has an undeniable magic. We're small in size, but big in influence. In every way, we are a city on the edge, geographically, politically, culturally, and creatively. Since our earliest days, we have always broken the bonds of convention and given birth to innovation. We are constantly creating the city we want for ourselves and for future generations.
Our history informs our future. I think about the freeway revolts of the 50s and the 60s and how people took a stand against things like a 6-lane freeway in Broadway Tunnel or freeways cutting up and down Golden Gate Park. If we can learn from that history, then we can shape the city that we want to shape and shape the future that we want to shape.
San Francisco is home to so many people, and it's a hub of the West Coast, and being able to have a museum and a place for that history to be shared in one space is important to have for everyone.
Stunningly, we don't have a central place we can learn from our history. We don't have a place to share our stories and learn to shape our future. But we could, right here. Affectionately known as the Granite Lady, San Francisco's U.S. Mint was one of the few buildings to survive the 1906 earthquake and fire. It was a working mint until 1937, and then housed federal workers until 1994. When they left, the building was deserted and literally started to fall apart. There was no heat, and the building had become a playground for rats and mold. By 2004, closed to the public for a decade, the Granite Lady had become a faded echo of her gloried past. That's when we, the San Francisco Museum and Historical Society, took over. We rolled up our sleeves and went to work, and in partnership with world-renowned architecture firm HOK, we produced innovative, state-of-the-art design plans.
The San Francisco Museum at the Mint is intended to tell the story of the people, places, and culture of San Francisco. Unlike most museum buildings, we turned this building inside out.
With years of hard work, we raised millions of dollars to clear out hazardous material and restore basic infrastructure, all in line with our vision of creating the most environmentally friendly museum in the United States.
The building originally was naturally daylit, passively ventilated, and the water was fed from a cistern at the base of the courtyard. So we proposed to uncover all of those aspects of the original design and use them in the thinking so that at the end of the day, what we have is potentially a net zero water and net zero energy building.
I've got a special drink for you, sir!
Now we regularly open the building to host educational programs, exhibitions, and special events.
We can see the Old Mint coming to life just by the outpouring of the public coming to the History Expo. They had over 60 diverse neighborhood community organizations showcasing their archives and their mission.
Last year, more than 44,000 people enjoyed the Old Mint's new life. But we could have so much more. San Francisco deserves a museum dedicated to our history that is open every day. A place to honor the stories of our neighborhoods and communities with their own unique culture, food, people, and art.
Cities such as New York, Los Angeles, even Louisville, Kentucky have city history museums. Why not San Francisco, who has the most unique story to tell of all?
Let's create a new civic space where San Franciscans and our visitors can learn about and share our unique story, our collective history. Let's build a 21st century museum that's the most advanced, environmentally aware historic restoration in California, with LEED Platinum certification and carbon neutral operations. Let's use tomorrow's technologies, pioneered right here in the Bay Area, to create dozens of immersive and engaging educational exhibits. We'll have galleries such as Capital of the Counterculture, with avatars of San Francisco luminaries sharing their artistic works, and The Big Story, with newspaper headlines wrapping visitors in 360 degrees. Let's build a digital museum that captures the essence of our city on the edge, from our smallest neighborhoods to our largest achievements. It's our city. It's our story. Let's tell it together. We love San Francisco history. Join us. Let's complete the San Francisco Museum at the Mint.